So you know I can take this off. I had to put this on so you didn't lash out. You have had a bit of a transformation, shall we say, and newbies never know how to handle themselves. If you promise to calm down, I can remove this, okay? You've got to calm down, though. There you are. I'm really sorry I had to do that. Can you remember anything? Do you know what you are? You're one of us. That's right. Feel your teeth gently. Do not point them too hard. They may stab you. Yes, you are a vampire. Well done. How was it? Do you remember anything about the bite? No, of course. Not many people do, to be honest. It's so boring. I wish that someone could tell me what it's like. I don't even remember what it was like. But that was 300 years ago, so I guess one's mind does tend to forget. Anyway, I'm Veronica. Pleased to meet you. And it's totally up to you what you want to be called, because you have a new life now. It doesn't matter what you were called. You live here now. That's it. We have got you. Shh. It's fine. Don't cry. I promise you, once you get used to this life, it's the best life you can live, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. It's barely living when you never get to taste the food you once loved, or feel the way you used to feel. But anyway, I'm stating the boring bits. There is a lot of fun to this, and it's my job. As the new recruits come in, I have to check over you to make sure that you're in tip-top shape for your first hunt and for many after. Like all of us, we once had never bitten, and we needed trained, of course. We can't just go out there and hunt. We have to know what we're doing. So that is my job. I've got to give you a good, thorough check and tell you some details that you need to know before going out. Can I look at your bite again, please? Let me see how it looks. Okay. It does look tasty, but obviously I can't. I wouldn't do that. I would be demoted, and I don't want to get the lower end of this job, which is, well, you don't want to know. Anyway, let me put some cream on that so it heals nicely. I can make a solution up for you. I have a little remedy that I can make. Let me just gather some ingredients. So you really can't remember what happened, where you were. You remember going for a walk in the woods at night. Not very wise, is it? Most people think that vampires are mythical. Now you won't think that ever again, will you? You are one. Anyway, let's see. I have a few things I can put in a bottle for you. This will be your cream for your neck, okay? And when it gets a little tender, just apply some. You are going to be fending for yourself after today, so you need to learn to look after yourself. It's in your best interest. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to put a bit of this in. Yeah, no, I didn't mean to startle you before. I always feel so bad afterwards, having to put that thing over your head. I have to do it with everyone. I am sorry. I really am a nice vampire, you know. I just, I have to do a job, and that is it. And, well, what can I say? I don't want bitten. I've had that experience before, and it's not nice, you know. I've been bitten a few times, to the point where I learned that I had to just cover you up until you settled down and control them fangs. Anyway, let me make that solution for your neck. I'll have it better in no time, I promise you. I just add a couple of drops of this. You don't want to know what's in these. Okay, that's that. And a little scoop of this here. Okay, let's see, scoop of that. You seem a little shell-shocked. Okay. Look, I know it's different, but I promise you, you'll love this life. We get to hunt every night. Meet new people, of course. We meet new people all the time. Obviously, they're not people for long, but you know. Okay, let me just shake that up. It is looking a little redder than before. I really do need to get that treated. Alright, let me just pop that out. I'm going to add it onto here. I have to make it in the bottle and then mix it onto here to make sure it is fully mixed, okay? Alright. Keep still. This may sting a little. Alright, I'm just going to put it on your neck now. There we go. Rub it in nicely. Okay, lovely, lovely. I'm sorry. I'm going a little hard, sorry. Alright, that should do the trick. I will give you this when I'm finished with you, okay? And you can take that to your coffin. Yes, I haven't explained everything yet, don't worry, I will get around to that. Okay, so allow little things, a few little details. Let me have a drink. Oh, that is fresh. So fresh. Anyway, let me see. I've just got a little checklist to do, just to make sure that you are fit for purpose. What do we do with people that's not fit for purpose? Well, well, I'd rather not say, to be honest. Anyway, you have no worries at all. I think you'll be fine. I can tell. So, if you could just smile for me. You've got some pretty good fangs. Wow. Kind of jealous. Never mind. You're gifted. So, both of your fangs seem to be level, which is a bonus. Sometimes if one is longer than the other, they're deemed useless, and well, when you're useless you go. So that is a good thing. You have ticked off that one. Let me just see how you look from behind. I know this sounds funny, but could you just wave your arms like this? Thank you. Okay. How does that feel? Can you feel anything happening in your body? Any sort of change in sensation? Like you may transform into a bat? Right, well, let me just get you to do that, okay? Keep going, and visualize yourself as a bat. I know this sounds so funny, but you get used to it to the point where it's not even funny at all, it's just normal. Anyway, keep flapping. Close your eyes if you need to. Just imagine yourself as that little cute thing. They're so cute. Oh, well done. You have passed the bat test. You are actually a bat right now, you know that. Come back down here. Stop flapping, please. Okay, shake it off. Good. Alright. That test is complete. Very, very fast. You are really fast, actually. I would say that you may have had experience with this before, but that can't be possible. No one ever returns as a human after being a vampire. No one. It's unheard of. Does this seem familiar to you? No, I didn't think it should. It shouldn't. Anyway, let me see. Close your eye. This one, good. Alright, so I've got to test your vision. As you're going to be flying quite high, we need to see that you can spot predators, humans, from a distance. Alright, so I need to make sure your distance vision is sharp. Alright, I know it's going to be a lot higher than this, but this is the best we can do right now. Okay, so if I could get you to follow the pencil, please. Okay, good. Oh, good. Oh, brilliant. Well done. This is the thing. When you become a vampire, you get super reactive. super fast and super sharp. Your vision seems superb. Really superb. I keep checking this bite just to make sure that it doesn't get infected. Just because you're a vampire doesn't mean you're immune from infection. We've got to take care of you from now on. You're, well, kind of our responsibility. A little bit. After a while, you'll get used to your wings and you can fly free and bring recruits back to us whenever you want. Whenever you're hungry, really. I stopped hunting a while ago. I lost flight. I just can't do it anymore. This is why I'm so surprised that you're very fast and natural at this. Really surprising. Okay. I just need to give you a little bit of medicine. It's, well, blood. I know this is going to sound strange to you, but it's really something you've got to get used to. The taste of blood. To be honest, once you taste your first taste, you'll be addicted, I tell you. Let me just get that for you. Okay. I have a bottle sample of it. Yeah. I always keep a bottle of blood for the recruit, just to get them to make it easier for them. Obviously I can't expect them to go out hunting on the first day, and you're going to need your energy, and blood is energy, so alright, are you ready? Open. Okay, good. Swallow it. How is it? I see your eyes are dilating. You're shifting. You're transforming more and more by the second. Once you get the first drop, that's it. You can never return as a human ever again. You are now officially a vampire for life. And when I say life, I mean infinity. You see, in case you're not aware of how vampires work, we can never die. We're here forever. Just make the most of it, okay? You have got to get used to getting out there and hunting and surviving, because although we don't die, we still need energy. Otherwise we sit and just waste away, and nothing else happens other than that, and it's a bit miserable, to be honest. So I would suggest you just make the most of it and well, hunt when you feel like you're weak. Maybe just before that, actually. You need all the energy you can to hunt. Are you feeling okay? Do you feel like you remember your life before now? At all? This is your life. I like that. I like how fast you are adapting to this already. I think you're going to do really well here. Really well. Better than I do anyway. I know I shouldn't compare, but every recruit is better than me. This is why I get to do this day in, day out, day in, day out, forever. But what else to do, I guess. Anyway, let's go through the last little bits before I send you to survive on your own. Do you think you're up for it? Okay, well, we'll soon see. Alright, so tell me, what would you do if you seen a human and they seen you? Well done, bite them as fast as you can. Perfect answer. And, well, say you missed. It doesn't happen often, but it can happen. I've had it before where a vampire failed to bite. The human almost got away, but luckily there was another vampire on hand who sorted them out, thankfully. But say you did miss. What would you do in that scenario? Oh, I have not even taught you that. Well done. You obviously can hypnotize them, yes. How did you know that? Oh, you know, you have got a familiar face. I know you. Where do I know you from? I've seen your face before. I can't know you though. It's impossible. Hang on a minute. You look like Erica. Yeah, you. Do you know her? Has she been introducing you to this world before being bitten? You don't know what I'm talking about. You would have to say that, wouldn't you? Because if Erica had been doing this, she would be banished from her hunting rights. I have my suspicions, but I guess if you say so, then what can I say? You're not going to lie to me, are you? Because you also know that lying is a crime in the vampire world. You know that? If you get found out that you're lying, well, you'll be banished to the underworld. It's not a pretty place, even for vampires. They squirm at the thought of the underworld. I was lucky enough to pass to this role before they sent me there, because when I stopped flying, they were going to send me there, and I begged them to not send me to that awful place, and luckily they didn't. But I'm just saying, be careful. You really don't want to be telling lies around here. Alright, well, I think I'm finished with you. I think you'll do well. You've got good fangs. You transform perfectly. You know secrets that technically only vampires should know, but maybe you're psychic. I don't know. Anyway, I think you're going to survive perfectly, actually. I miss that world. The hunting days. It was so perfect. Anyway, I'm getting lost in myself. I'm going to send you on your way. Of course, it's night time. So, in a few hours' time, I want to wish you sweet